began, birdie 2, there at 3. But here comes number 1, Jeeno Thitikul, second at the 5th.
Already has 2 birdies on her card to this point, trying to make that Sunday push.
And she would. That would be her second straight birdie. And as you say, so only Jeeno within 3 of Wong. As we go to 7 and say hi to Tom.
Thank you, Grant. This is Jeeno's second to the par 5 7th. Big first bounce there, and that's going to go over the back of the green, but still be up and down for a birdie for Jeeno. That's where the hole is cut.
Another new winner, Miranda Wong, or could Jeeno Thitikul become the first repeat champion this year?
Here is Jeeno at the 7th, trying to get it up and down. Ball should release down into that swale.
I think she got a little bit unlucky on that second shot, Tom. It took a terrible kick, released all the way to the back of the green. But nice pitch right there.
The rough is medium, I'd say, out here. Not too bad, but certainly not easy. But then if you get into the really long stuff, you can get into a bit of trouble. This is the birdie putt up on the green for Jeeno, so a good up and down. She gets to 18 under par. And with the leader in trouble off the tee at the 7th, Jeeno going along very well, challenging for the top of the leaderboard. We will go ahead to number 8.
And Jeeno Thitikul now within 1. And so that for birdie to get it to 19 under.
Not come from behind since her very first victory on tour. She definitely feels comfortable being a front runner here. An opportunity, nothing to lose though. Has the number.
Under par for the day. Just try and edge a little closer to the player that she's playing alongside. Let's go to 8.
And Jeeno to tie the lead.
Jeeno just looked really relaxed earlier today on the range. Very calm, you know, just kind of ho-hum, another day at the office. I mean, you're always nervous when you're in this position, but it would be very different for a player like Jeeno than it would be for, of course, a rookie like Miranda Wong.
So, and another good test with a long putt coming up to 9.
Good drive here by Jeeno Thitikul into the heart of the fairway. Dogleg from right to left. And just getting it to sit down perfectly. So that's going to be basically a guaranteed birdie for Jeeno. Road Zhang trying to get into the mix. Jeeno, not sure Ollie knows how to spell school. Let's go up to the green. Sorry, Ollie, that was a cheap shot. Thitikul for birdie. And she ties the lead. And this is significant, really, the way that she's played over the front 9 here. Out in 31.
And now from the fairway, tied for the lead, Jeeno Thitikul.
She has been so sharp with her distance control all week. Nearly hole high on every single shot that she has hit. Another one right there.
Short walk across the road.
Right.
Arnold Palmer Way. Is Arnold Palmer Drive or Arnold
Boulevard?
Palmer Way?
Yeah.
Arnold Palmer Boulevard.
All right, here is Jeeno to tie again.
Trying to negotiate that ridge. You can see in your screen.
So Miranda tried to do what Jeeno did when, as a rookie, Jeeno did it twice and actually reached number 1 in the world. Got back to number 1 just 3 weeks ago. And she'll have this to stay 5 under on a round today. Shot 65 yesterday, and she's trying to become the first repeat winner of 2025.
Yeah, Jeeno has put herself so consistently in contention. It's, even though she hasn't won more than once, she's had 9 top 10s and just seems to every weekend be right up there with the chance.
This is the tee at the 11th final round of the FM Championship. Jeeno Thitikul 1 back. Flag cut over that bunker on the right, just right of our camera tower.
Every green today, Tom.
Oh, don't go too far by.
Gonna come back down the slope.
I don't know. I think that's a little bit too high. So now she's going to have quite a quick...
Par 5 12th. That'll be a big one for how all three of these top players play that hole.
It's a great angle there. You can see how much break Jeeno is playing down the hill. Looks like she's got it on a really good line. Oh, only needed a fraction more.
Here it will be for her.
Last couple of days, the tee's been moved up at the par 5 12th. Here's Jeeno.
Electing to not go with driver, just trying not to run through the fairway here.
All right, so Jeeno won back last year's Aon Risk Reward champion.
Final pairing at the weekend of an LPGA event, the first of which was back in Mexico. Let's go to 12.
And a big shot here for Jeeno, second at the par 5.
A location all the way in the back center of the green here, very accessible. There's been one eagle so far today on this 12th hole. It's going to make it a little more difficult from over. She's definitely on her way towards A-plus territory should she break into the winner's circle here this week.
This to take the lead for Jeeno Thitikul.
Just came out a hair fluffy there out of that thick rough.
Jeeno Thitikul to tie the lead again.
She has loved this hole, birdied it every day. She's, I mean, just doing Jeeno things, making it look easy as she has pretty much her entire career.
If Miranda Wong gets this done and holds off #1 Jeeno Thitikul to do it, any win would be chair.
To see somebody say, hey, give myself some credit, and she should, the way she played yesterday and the way she continues to play today.
Jeeno Thitikul in a good position off the tee at 13.
Location all the way on the left side today, Tom. Only 4 paces off the left.
Yeah, she's not going to mess with that whole location, but conservative play there. Just on the wrong, there is a little spine at the back of that green, just on the wrong side of it, but she'll have an outside chance of a birdie. Here's the birdie putt at the 13th for Jeeno.
You mentioned that ridge, Tom, just tough to negotiate there, just wanting to get the pace down.
Jeeno with a couple of wins this year, the first of which was in Saudi on the Ladies European Tour, and then the Mizuho Americas Open at Liberty
to go.
Just needs to clean this one up. Yeah. So she will head to the 14th hole. Just playing a little easier today. And some good birdie chances coming in, and then of course the par 5 18th, which really has
something up, being short-sighted.
Okay, so Jeeno tied second from the fairway at the par 4 14th.
Hit her last 18 straight greens, dating back to yesterday, the end of yesterday's round. Make that 19 in. Definitely been working pretty well over the last few weeks.
All right, Miranda has a putt for par. This is Jeeno to take the lead.
Could have gotten a bit of a read from Se-Young.
Okay. Remember, Jeeno had the lead going to the 72nd hole of the Amundi Evian Championship. The winner first major, and Grace Kim would make an eagle and then survive that 2-hole playoff to deny.
Lots of youngsters in the gallery, lots of things for people to do, and the weather has been cooperating this weekend. Very comfortable. Now Jeeno ready to go here at 15. Kind of an awkward looking tee shot in a way, with the bunkers out there and the long grass, and you really have to, I would think, Morgan, visualize where you want it to go.
Yeah, you're picking a very specific point, whether it's the top of the bunker, but always say the smaller the target, the smaller the miss. Really narrow it down. Don't just look at the fairway and see that as the spot to aim. Pick a blade of grass.
A slight movement here from left to right in this hole. Quite a bit of fairway, but you have that bunker there.
Too close to call. Thitikul and Wong tied at the top.
This is at the 15th. Player tied for the lead. Jeeno Thitikul, second shot. Flag today on the front right of the green. Let's see how aggressive she is. Sensible from the world number one. And she will have a putt to potentially edge ahead. Depends. Miranda still has a putt to get to.
No.
15.
And Jeeno Thitikul to take the lead. Just wandering a little right at the end. So that's going to be a 4. Jeeno stays 20 under. Miranda Wong will still have a putt on that previous green to edge ahead. It really is
8th. Green clears, and here is Jeeno Thitikul.
I'd expect her to be taking dead aim here with just a wedge. She's only had 2 birdies on par 3s this week.
Popular spot. And so there's a first missed green and a one. Jeeno's second at 16.
Just delicate here. Just chop something onto the green. So quick from there.
First missed green in 20 holes going back to the back nine yesterday. She did get up and down for birdie at the 12th.
saying she always looks so composed. Maybe there's some nerves jangling there.
And this is about 3.5, 4 feet for par, and Jeeno able to scramble, and she'll head to the 17th. Still tied. She's been in this position so many times.
And that's a big mistake, an unforced error after that good tee shot. Let's go to the tee at the 17th, and the player now leading the FM Championship. This is Jeeno Thitikul, not too far left off the tee here. And that is going to go through the gap, I think, Morgan.
That is in a perfect spot right now.
She finds herself 5 behind Jeeno Thitikul, who leads the way at the FM Championship, walking down the 17th fairway.
Champion at Duke, and now the leader at 17.
Yeah, just ran through there. Such a narrow gap, as Morgan was saying. So the ball above her feet. Flag is back right. Not a great angle. Oh, Morgan, she just balled it left. Oh, no, that is not the place to be.
And with the ball above her feet, just not easy with such a short shot.
Wow. Miranda Wong with a chance for birdie. Jeeno Thitikul with work to do to save par.
Yesterday in that brilliant 65. Here's the leader.
This ball below her feet, not particularly easy here for Thitikul. Sounded a little clunky, Morgan.
Yeah, she didn't get the club to slide under the ball off that downslope. This is an uncharacteristic hole. These couple mistakes that.
Now the 4th for Jeeno. Tries to chip it in. Oh, wasn't far away.
There's still some work left there, though, Tom. It was a good effort.
So that will be to fall back to 19 under par, and there will be a tie at the top once again.
They were locked in.
They were very focused.
Jeeno needs to focus here. This to save bogey. Okay. That uncharacteristic mistakes from the world #1. Just a little too aggressive and left off the tee, running out of fairway and then pulling it left of the green. And a difficult spot to get.
Well, for the second time in the last few weeks, Jeeno Thitikul is going to go to a par 5 18th, 2 ahead of her fellow competitor at the Amundi Evian Championship. Grace Kim made eagle, caught her, and then beat her into playoff. And Se Young Kim is going to need to do something similar if she's going to have a chance. So Jeeno, a good start at the par 5. Miranda Wong, a hole back, tied at the top. Look at the stare. You love it. So good. All right, so the green is not clear at 18. That means Jeeno Thitikul is going to lay up here.
That's an interesting choice. I would think that she's able to go for the green here. Whole location all the way in the back right today, and a small little finger of this green. So just precision play, I'd imagine, looking up the left side here. Yeah, almost all the way down to the end of the fairway. Aggressive play there.
How about this 18th? Playing is the 7th toughest hole to date. Playing slightly.
You can see, but
and now Jeeno with her third, 1 back.
A little bit odd because she can't see the flag with that bush in her way.
And so she won't be able to tell that it's spun back. I think the crowd's reaction gave her some hope.
Almost pushed it down there a little bit too close to where she had such a short shot that was unable to control.
Jeeno Thitikul for birdie to tie the lead at 18.
I mean, anything can happen here on 18 with Miranda, but you kind of feel like this has to go in.
And the speed of that putt suggested she knew that.
To win the NCAA championship for her school, that she was so calm, calmer than Dan. Dan, I'd imagine, was much more nervous watching.
Se Young Kim missed her birdie putt, and so for Jeeno, this is to post 19 under and to force Miranda to make par or better. If she misses, it's a little extra wiggle room for Wong. And so the best player in the world shoots 65-67 on the weekend, but it was a costly bogey at the 17th, and for the moment has her trailing